Well, it is a little strange, Miss Wells, that Will would take out a life insurance policy right after her husband's real estate company went under. And this was around the same time that you started the affair with the accused killer, Jeff Stokes.
That's a lie. I had no relationship of any kind with Jeff. I mean, Jeff was a friend of John's till the end. The only time I ever spoke with him was when he was with John, and that's it.
That's strange, Miss Wells. I have over here the phone records that indicate that you made a little over a dozen phone calls to the defendant Jeff Stokes within 3 days of your husband's killing. I find that kind of odd, Miss Wells. I can't remember making over a dozen phone calls to anyone for no apparent reason. Am I missing something here, Miss Wells?
Yes, you are missing something, sir. As I stated, Jeff was a friend of John's. And yes, he did come over to fix things around the house. But John was busy getting the business back on track. And it was him who told me to get in touch with Jeff to fix things around the house. That's the only reason for those calls.
Oh! Well, in the sworn deposition you gave to the court, you stated, I only talked to the defendant, Jeff Stokes, when he was with my husband. I see nothing that mentions anything about phone calls or maintenance.
I must have forgotten about the calls for maintenance. Sorry.
You are under oath, Miss Wells. Did you or did you not have an affair with the accused killer, Jeff Stokes?
I knew Jeff through John.
Answer the question, Miss Wells. Answer the question, Miss Wells.
I called him over to fix the house.
Did you or did you not have an affair with
Absolutely not. And if I am so money hungry like you're making me out to be, why would I choose Jeff? He's a maintenance guy for crying out loud. I mean, my husband was worth way more than $1 million.
Well, that would be a very valid point, Miss Wells. If it wasn't for the $500,000 that you received from the life insurance policy after your time of your husband's death, not to mention the trust inheritance, as well as what you received from his will. And for the small fact that your husband's real estate company took the biggest hit the last year of his life. And his worth at that time was nowhere near $1 million. So in fact, you received more money from his death than you would if he were alive. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I have now shown you the depositions from the court where Ms. Wells has stated that she has made no phone calls to the defendant Jeff Stokes, which turned out to be a lie. I've shown where she's made over a dozen phone calls to the defendant. When we add all these pieces together, what we have here is a very manipulative, cold-hearted woman who only wanted...
All right, yes. I spoke to Jeff sometimes. It was just phone calls. He was one of the few people that understood what me and John were going through at the time. And it was John who wanted out, not me. I gave John 10 years of my life. There's no amount of money that I would have traded for his life. The fact that I'm being accused of having someone kill him, it makes me sick. Sick to my stomach. And to think that I would have had someone kill him with a hammer of all things, that's the unthinkable part here.
How did you know it was with the hammer, Miss Wells?
I must have read it in a report somewhere.
I have all the police investigation reports right here, and it states nothing about a hammer. Free to take another look at it. In fact, what it clearly states is that John Wells was beaten to death with an unknown object.
I must have heard it around somewhere.
No further questions, Your Honor.